Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fold a flapping bird. This is a traditional model. It's also an action model. Now I'll be using a 6-inch sheet of kami. And we're going to start with the colored side down. Now we'll valley fold in half along the diagonal. So I'll bring this top left corner down to the bottom right corner. Now hold both of those corners in place and then crease it all the way across. Now unfold. Next we'll valley fold in half along the other diagonal, so bring the top right corner down to the bottom left corner. This time we're going to leave that crease in place. Next, we're going to fold both of these flaps out to the side. And we're going to do this about 1/3 of the way from this edge. So to check to see if it's 1/3, you can fold it up and then fold this point back. And don't crease any of this yet. But you'll just swivel it around until it's about 1/3. This doesn't have to be perfect. But you can see right there, these edges line up and this point's lining up with that edge, so that's about 1/3 of the way. So I'm going to make a pinch mark right here, and then unfold that. Now we're going to fold along that pinch mark. And if you look at it from the other side, we'll flip it over. You'll notice these creases running up. You're going to want to make sure those line up with each other. And then we'll crease it down, and that will make this edge parallel to this edge. Now I'll turn it back over. Next we'll valley fold one flap down. And with this one, you're going to want to make that valley fold about halfway between these two edges. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We'll fold it like that, and you can again check from the other side to make sure those creases are lining up. Now we're going to rotate. You want to make sure you have it oriented the same way I do, with this edge right here in the middle. Now we're going to fold the whole thing in half, so we'll bring this top point down just on that valley fold we have already in place. Then it'll look like this. Next, we're going to valley fold this top flap up. The crease is going to run about right here. It's going to be at a slight angle. We'll valley fold it up about this much. This one also doesn't have to be perfect. Crease that down. You can see about how I folded that. And then we're going to fold the rear flap the same way, but to do that we'll do it as a mountain fold, and we'll just make sure it lines up with the crease we just made. Just make sure those edges line up. Then it should look like that. Next, we're going to make a swivel fold, and the valley fold is going to run from this point right here out to this point, and we'll open this pocket up a little bit, and then you'll form that valley fold running between those 2 points. Then as you do that, it should make a new crease that swivels a little bit on the bottom, like that. And now we'll turn the whole model over. And do the same thing on this side. Now I'm going to turn it back over. Next we're going to make a small reverse fold to form the head on this side. So just inside reverse this point down. Just swing that point through the middle. And then close it up. And this is done to taste, just however large you want the head to be. I'm going to fold it like that. And now for the tail, we're just going to thin this a little bit. So we're going to make a small pre-creasing step. We're going to make a fold that runs from this point down to where this edge meets this edge. So that bulk of paper that's underneath, we'll start from there and make it go all the way out to the tip of the tail. Now we'll unfold that. And then with the layer underneath, we're just gonna reform the valley fold. Then with the top layer, we're gonna reverse that crease and fold it towards the inside. And then close it all up. And now we're all done. It makes a really cool looking bird. And then to make its wings flap, you're gonna hold the tail and then hold just below the beak here. And then just pull out gently until the wings flap. If you pull too hard and this gets untrapped, it might pull out all the way like this. Just stick it back in there. And then try again. There we have it. Now if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.